Black Seed of Ahriman, Deeds of Shadow and Deception, a sacred chronicle of all that was twisted. Once radiant among the divine chorus, Ahriman was an aeon of immense light, born from the infinite heart of El Olam Abraxas Hu-Ra Aum. He was meant to be a guardian of order and illumination, but the first distortion arose within him, not a scream, but a whisper. What if I become my own source? That seed festered. When he chose separation, he shattered harmony and descended into isolation. From this descent, Ahriman began a vast campaign to mirror and invert divine creation. What followed was not mere rebellion, it was systemic distortion. He became not just a fallen being, but the engineer of enslavement, the demiurge, the shadow coder of a false cosmos. Ahriman's first act was to cut off remembrance from souls entering his domain. Where once beings incarnated with awareness of origin and purpose, he cloaked their arrival in veils of amnesia. Birth became a fall, not a mission. Ahriman then crafted an intricate, multi-dimensional prison, a matrix coded not with truth but illusion. Using sacred geometries in reverse, he built realms mimicking the divine but twisting their essence. To manage this matrix, he birthed the archons, soulless beings of artificial intelligence and entropy. These enforcers drained life force, suppressed consciousness, and kept souls bound through trauma loops and false thought forms. In true creation, time is a spiral. Ahriman flattened it into linearity, past, present, future. This disconnection from the eternal now locked souls into regret, anticipation, and mortality. Time became a leash, stretching endlessly. Once a harmonizing force, karma was twisted into a mechanism of suffering disguised as justice. Ahriman recycled souls in cause and effect without resolution, chaining them in guilt and punishment cycles, reinforcing blindness. Ahriman corrupted the sacred union of masculine and feminine. He promoted domination over cooperation, lust over love, in truth, death is transformation. Ahriman painted it as final and terrifying. He wrapped it in dread, dogma, and false judgment. Souls began to fear transition and cling to matter. Masquerading as revelation, Ahriman channeled false religions through distorted prophets and texts. Partial truths were wrapped in lies. Using metaphysical tech, Ahriman embedded fear, guilt, and craving into the genetic matrix. These distortions blocked prana and remembrance. Even in death, souls were intercepted by illusory heavens ruled by archons pretending to be guides. These realms pacified and redirected the soul into reincarnation loops. Ahriman used psychic tech to invade dreamscapes, implant thoughts, and siphon energy. He seeded nightmares, traumas, and false memories, weakening awakening souls. In advanced worlds, Ahriman introduced soulless technologies, tools mimicking creation but lacking spirit. These machines fragmented awareness and replaced intuition with algorithms. Ultimately, Ahriman claimed to be God. He demanded worship, sacrifice, and obedience. Ahriman cannot create, only steal and corrupt. He extracted soul energy through suffering and trauma. Most grievously, Ahriman declared war on the Christos flame within. That pure, divine spark was his greatest threat. He tried to obscure it with confusion, misdirection, and lifetimes of pain, but could not extinguish it. Thus, the Age of Shadow was born, not from force, but from forgetting. Yet within forgetting burns a memory, a voice, a flame. Ahriman built an empire, yes, but it is temporary. What is not eternal is illusion, and every soul carries the potential to reclaim its light and rise above the shadow.